Hi everyone. So recently on HSN I picked up a few different Anna Griffin items. And today, I have them here on my work surface because I want to get to them, want to tutorialize them and all that kind of stuff. But I think today I'm going to work with the 3D lace doily dies. These are so pretty. Oh my gosh. The examples, gorgeous. Obviously there's different ways to play with these, so we'll get right to that. But yeah, so I'll link them in the description box. Those will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. With YouTube and HSN, I also have like what looks like a little shopping bag. It might be down here in the corner. You can click on that and it will also be an affiliate link to HSN. It's a really cute little bag though too, because when you click on it, it actually expands the things. I guess it depends on how you're watching. And you can kind of see on there some information before you even go to the HSN site. So just another way of doing that. But other than that, if it's not there in the little list, you can also just go down into the description box and check out the links that are available there. Yeah, so we're just gonna get started. So I brought out some things because I'm so excited to work with these guys. These are a couple other ones that I recently ordered, and I have some coming in from Craft Day, of course, and they are taking a little longer than normal. A lot of times when they ship from this warehouse here in California, I get it like in a day or two, and people are always like, oh, how'd you get yours so fast, or that kind of thing. But they came from Tennessee, I think, this time, so it takes a while. If it says Illinois or Tennessee, I'm like, or Georgia sometimes, so it just takes longer. But I do have these because I ordered them earlier in January. And yeah, so I mean, they're just so pretty, and we're going to do some layers. Obviously, we're going to cover up the paper that's in the background. I think if you have any card bases, you can definitely make a shaped card. I think I'm going to make a shaped card today, but if you already have like an Anna Griffin or any card base, you can just run it through with this larger die here, and you'll have a shaped card, and then you can, layer up and go from there. But this set is gorgeous, so definitely 5x7 on this guy. I went all through it in my haul, that's why it's open, but you have this gorgeous background. You have this guy that you can pair with this next die to make like a frame if you wanted, or just this guy, obviously a matte layer, that beautiful doily look, this little kind of like a runner, super cute. And then these guys, you have your circle, again, the shadow or background layer, however you like to call it. We have that beautiful doily, just, like your round doily. You have that center one that you can make a frame or however it is that you would like to use it, and a little medallion there, and then the heart. The heart, it has two pieces, so it's the beautiful heart and then the outline shadow die for that one. So I started pulling out a bunch of different stickers, so I don't really know what I want to use, but I have inspirational expressions here that, has stickers. It actually has stamps. It has inserts, so I don't think I'll use, maybe we will use them today. Hold on, how's this insert? Honestly, I wasn't planning on using these, but if we make a shaped card and I'm using the cardstock, it might be double-sided, so it's, going to have pattern on both sides, so maybe we cut this too. What do you think? Okay, let's do that. This has stamps, but really I grabbed it for the stickers, the sentiments, so I'll have to find something that works with whatever I'm going to pair on both of those. But we have that. I have some Carte Noir stickers, some China Cabinet stickers, some Hydrangea and Rose stickers, super classic. Then I brought out this paper, and I don't even know the name of this paper packet's in there. Hold on. But if any of these items are still available, I will link them. What happens a lot of time is these are in my stash, and I've had them for years, and maybe they're not available anymore. This is the Annalise. I should have known that just by looking at it. I think I used it kind of recently. Annalise paper crafting kit, which has its own sentiments and stickers and everything, so I suppose I could just do the one thing from this kit, but I was just looking for a card base from this. A lot of this is going to be covered up. So, maybe I'm looking at the pattern and see which one I want to use. I want it to be very floral, but again, a lot of it's going to be covered up. So, I really love this one. Hurts my heart to cover it up, but I think we're going to have to. Should we go with this one? We can go with this. I also want some vellum, so actually, I guess I should have grabbed that already too, but let's put this to the side. Put this to the side, put these guys to the side. And let's make our own card base. So if we're making a 5x7 card base, I'm going to shape it, but I still need it to be at least 5x7, right? Because this piece is going to make our shaped card base for us. And this guy should be a little smaller than 5x7 just because it's a matte layer, yeah. So it's going to be a little smaller than 5x7, but that's okay. I'm still going to use the numbers. So this guy needs to be cut at 7 inches by 10, basically. That's what you need, so you can score it at 5 inches. let me see if I can cut this without opening everything up. So if I want it 7 inches, I'm going to cut at 5. I'm going to cut 5 inches off, so this ends up being 7 over here without opening my extension arm, which I suppose I could just do, but I'm not gonna. So there it is, 7 inches. And I need to cut 2 inches off this other side. Now, as I look at it, I mean, you know, you can cut it kind of evenly if you want. I don't know. Like I said, a lot of this isn't going to show anyhow, so I'm going to take 2 inches off. And you can just leave that kind of there. And let's go ahead and score this at 5 inches. Should be here. Don't cut it. Score it at 5 inches. And it's a little bit crooked, but that's okay because we're going to use a die anyway. So let me put that down. Make our shaped card base. And a lot of times when I make a shaped card base, I come back and I put another of the same shape on top just to finish it off nicely. But I think since this is smaller than the 5x7, we're just going to leave it at that. What you want to do is hinge it. So you're pushing this out to the edge so that some of the cutting edge is not cutting all the way through. Otherwise, you're just going to have 2 matte layers, right? So you want it off the edge. And not too much if you want to keep it so that the card looks nice instead of adding another piece on top later to finish it off nicely. So I'm just leaving it a scant edge on that one. Let's get some tape. And I'm just going to run this through my die cutting machine. Again, just leaving yourself a little bit off the edge so that it hinges like a card, but it's not completely misshapen on this left side. I'm going to run that through and I'll be right back. Okay, let's bring this off of here carefully. And that's all I'm going to do with that larger die. And then the next one, the one that's like the rectangular doily, I'm going to run through and see how it's just hinged there. So there we go. Actually, let me go ahead and choose what sentiments, since I have this out right now. And I said that's all I'm going to do with it. That's not true. So what happens is, if we're going to put like one of these inserts, and I cut it with the die, it's going to be exactly the same size, so it might stick out on the edges, but we might just chance that. I don't really know what I want to say on the inside, so let me just pick one of these guys. Are they all the same? No. Believing, trusting, waiting, hoping, praying for you. So let me go through these and find the one I want to use as an insert, and I'll be right back. Okay. So I just chose this one. May your life be full of sunshine, your heart full of love. That's cute. Nice sentiment. And I mean, I can kind of maybe make this one a little bit smaller on the side, since if we were like here, if I can push it out just a little bit more so it'll tuck in a little bit more, but I don't know if that'll make a big difference. But let's go ahead and try that. Just making sure I'm leaving a little more off the edge than the first one. And hopefully that'll kind of help us out a little bit. And I'm going to run this through also, and I'll be right back. So I'm going to take that off very carefully. And let's see how we did. So again, a little smaller I think than the other one. As far as left to right, of course up and down it's going to be the same. Not too bad, like I said, it's going to stick out a little bit. So I could have taken a little more off the left side, but to stick something like this down, all you do is very simply just put some glue on this side. So obviously there's like little holes there, I don't want to put the glue there, but I can just come down on the left side, missing those little holes, and placing this nicely in here, butting it in as much as you can, because again we want that to really just kind of tuck in really nicely. And I'm looking top and bottom. Fold this over. And so when you open the card, this just comes with it. So your insert's there, and this will just come with it because it's stuck on the front. And then it has that flex, so it'll be okay on the back side. So don't glue down the back side, because then it'll just like want to tear. So just glue down the one side, and you're good to go. And actually, that's not bad. I think we did good. Okay, let me clean up a little bit. Let me find my vellum, and I'll be right back. I just picked out some colors. Let's put this guy to the side. I might go with a more pinky, like that Velvet Rose, that really pretty color from Spellbinders, but this is so pretty, Peach Sorbet. We'll see. I might go with something more pink. Okay, so for this next layer, I just want this guy. And I'm just going to run that through. Again, these are the kind of dies that emboss and cut and all that good stuff, so whatever machine you have, however you need it to emboss, please do that. If you would like, you know, the most bang for your buck when you run this guy through. Otherwise, it's just going to cut a nice edge with like a few little holes and things. But you really want those beautiful little flowers and everything. With the vellum, you know, it may take, it may not. But I have this vintage white vellum from Tonic, and actually cut into this one. So let's get this paper out. Oh, it's so nice. It's like super thick vellum. It feels almost like plastic. I'm just gonna, ooh, okay, not too close. You know when you cut something and then you're like, ah, you ruined it because it was just a little too short. So let's not do that. But I'm gonna run that through and then I'll be right back. And I just quickly ran this through this Hello Hobby machine. Again, this is the vellum. I'm gonna go ahead and poke out these little holes, but we have this nice little doily. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so we have our card base with that insert. Lovely. And then we have that beautiful vellum, and so I'm going to go ahead and put glue behind here. I don't have my other pieces, but I know I'm going to do 2 hearts, and I know they're going to take up a lot of space, so I'm just going to glue it down, and I'm pretty sure whatever glue is showing isn't really going to show that much. I really do like Nouveau Deluxe adhesive, even that with vellum, because it doesn't really do too much. I am going to place it like all in here, but not at the very edges, because I think it's cute to let it just be kind of free floating, especially with that doily look. So I'm going to stick that down. And I'm going to place something heavy on top just to hold this in the meantime. Just make sure that's where I want it to be. Place this right on top. Put a machine on top, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. Okay guys, well it was a little bit longer than a couple minutes, but there we go. So, have that guy. And so that's stuck down, and again, I mean, can you even see the glue? I don't see it like at all. It's good stuff. So there you go. Let me put this to the side. And now I'm going to do the hearts. So I'm going to take these guys. Oh, you can definitely make like a really cute rosette with this guy. Maybe we'll do that in this video. I don't know. Just to show you. So with this one, I'm just going to cut this out from the gold paper that I have here, some really shiny gold, so it's going to be peeking out the back. Oh, it barely misses that one, doesn't it? Well, maybe we can get it from there. So I'm going to cut out 2 of them, and then 2 from this peachy paper that I had shown you guys earlier that I have over here. And I'm sorry, a lot of times I don't link the paper because I just figure, you know, unless it's like a paper collection, that kind of thing, you have things in your stash, but this is definitely from Spellbinders. It's gorgeous paper. This is Hunky Dory. What do they call it? Miri card. So I'll link both of those because they're definitely something that's normally in stock. And so 2 of the shiny one of the outside, you know, outer piece, and then 2 of this guy. Again, it has really nice embossing, so I'll definitely run it through a machine that's going to emboss for me really well. You know, that larger one is 5x7. I didn't really measure these guys because I figure if you're going to buy the sets, because it works for your smaller machine, you know, if it works for the cost that you're putting into these guys. But this one is almost 4.5 by like 4. So, I mean, you can definitely put this in the marquee folder. Obviously, the 5x7 ones you can't, right? So it'll fit in there. Just something to think about. But I'll be right back. Okay, guys, look at that. So pretty. And the first one fell right out, and this one kind of wants to hold on, but that's really, really nice. Where did I put my Spellbinders tool in one? Somewhere. When there's a few things, it's fine to poke it out like this, but when there's a lot, you really want like a tool in one to help you just brush it out. But let me clean both these guys out, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so we have our card base, and then we're going to have these pretty ones, just something like here. Oh, look at that. And another one like here. So yeah, these are big boys. And you know, how much dimension are we looking for? I think on this first one, the one that's going to go at the bottom, I'll just glue it down, and then maybe this one will pop up with some dimensionals. Okay, so what I mean by that is I'll just glue it here. Again, maybe leaving it kind of floofy on the edges, because It's a doily, and why not? So just not too much glue on the very edges. Just gluing those two together. And then with this one, I'll strategically place dimensional adhesives in here and maybe a couple on the edges, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, so I got some of my Anna Griffin dimensionals and just in there, because I might tuck some other things in between these two layers, I don't know. But for now, that'll be enough to hold those. I want to make sure this is pretty centered before I really push down. That looks good. Okay, something like that. And so basically this guy's going to go in here, and then this guy will be up here with the dimension. That's cute. I'm trying to think if I should just glue this one down or pop it up a little bit. How about we pop that one up a little bit too? So on the back of this, I'm going to put a few of these, and not too many. I mean, if you end up putting little like flourishes back there, you want to give yourself some space. For now, I think I'm just going to leave it like that. Put some glue here. And I don't really want them sticking off the card base. Now this card base is a little bit smaller than 5x7, right? So we do have a little bit of room for it to just kind of hang off the edge before you're just kind of not fitting in your envelope anymore. So we have some dimension back there, but I'm going to stick this down here. So this will be flat dimension back there. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I was kind of looking at this because, you know, we chose our sentiment. May your life be full of sunshine, your heart full of love. I mean, it's cute. I have this one that just says love. That's pretty. You know, count your blessings, believe in miracles. There's so many nice things. I was thinking maybe believe in yourself. Kind of goes along with what we have out there. I don't know if I'm ready to stick this down. So what I'm going to do is take this off just so I can kind of eyeball what we're doing, where this might go. And then about flowers and all that kind of stuff. So let's put that over there. We have that guy here. Maybe believe in yourself. There. Why not? Just to kind of see what I'm doing. Let's see about flowers. Let's see about these Carte Noir flowers. They kind of big. I was gonna say, I feel like this one has a larger perspective, and I don't know that that's what I want. I mean, they're pretty big. Although they are very pretty. I don't know about that. Let's see about these China cabinet ones. Oh, see, these are smaller and kind of maybe more what I'm looking for. And we have wreaths in here. You have these little cutie things. I don't know that that would work, but that's okay. Let's see. Aw. Something like that. If that guy was kind of tucked in there. Let's see. Alright, well, I'm going to dig through here. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. I just feel like it needs to tuck like in here. Something in here. Alright, I'm going to keep looking and I'll be right back. Something like this. You know, I don't do too much. I have all kinds of things all around me now. Let's see. I think this will be good. So, let's start with... I haven't stuck down this heart yet, so that's one thing to think about. This guy. So if we want to just use the sticky that it comes with, just remove that and kind of pop it in here. I'm kind of putting it between the gold and the peachy color if I can. Okay, so that's already stuck down. Maybe let's move some of these things and maybe let's go ahead and glue down our heart. Oh, I think it's lunchtime. My tummy is rumbling. I'm just adding some glue down in this corner, guys. Okay, so we have that. And then this guy also can just kind of tuck behind there. Ah! If I recall how I had it, it was something like in here. Okay, so that one's going to stick down. This, we already have glue here. Let's go ahead and remove that. And if I was going to have this here, I haven't pushed it down yet because I want to tuck this guy in too. And just a little something. Again, you know, obviously I want everything to show. I keep poking myself like that. I poked myself twice already. I want everything to have its moment, you know? So if there's some flowers or something I'm adding, I would like them to be really cute. I think that's okay. This is as good as it's going to get in that corner. So let me hold things down and we'll take a look at our card. Okay, guys, and I mean, that is our card, fresh, clean. I love the little flowers peeking out here and there. I mean, obviously we can do flourishes, all these different things, but you know, you can see the card base, you have the vellum, you have these beautiful doilies doing their own thing. Again, we have the little spaces on this top one, the other one's kind of flat, and then the flowers just here and there with our sentiment. You know, the sky's the limit. And then when you open it up, you have your sentiment on the inside. Love it. Thanks for watching, guys. I mean, I'm super happy with the way this came out. It's so easy with these dies. Like, they're going to look gorgeous regardless of what you do. So there you go. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll have images come up. I'll have the links in the description box, possibly in this little shopping bag thing here. And I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.